Hey, it's me, Nintendo's legal department. We're here for your gaming mods.
Yet again, just like they always
Yes,
are.
but
It's
this
not
time
really,
it's Garry's mod.
yeah, so it is slightly different,
Hmm,
although it's still Nintendo being Nintendo, isn't it? So not really that different.
yes. News about old news. Nintendo's at it again.
Hmm.
This time they have they. I'm assuming they've officially sent like a cease and desist.
I don't know, but basically, like the people in charge of Gary's mod have been
Garry.
I thought there was multiple people like running it.
Yeah, they're all called Garry.
Whatever. Anyway, the Garys have been like
Garry.
yeah, Gary and the Garys have been like reviewing all of the like 20 years worth of Nintendo related things on there to make sure that there's no Nintendo IP violations or whatever in there.
Yeah. Garry and the gang.
And they've actually said that they want people's help by deleting Nintendo related uploads and never uploading them again.
Because yeah, there's been how many years of uploaded
20.
workshop mods? Is that how long it's been?
Well, it says 20.
Can't be.
Could be like slightly more or less, but
No, it can't be that surely.
20 is like a round number, so it makes sense that they just say like 20. The plural of Gary is Garrow.
Yeah, so the Garrows.
The Garrow, not Garrows.
Yeah, the Garrow.
Garrows is plural of Garrow.
Yeah, multiple Garrow. Multiple groups of Garry.
That's called a war.
The war. A war on Nintendo. You got.
Where were you when the Garrow won?
Where were you when God?
Were you on the front lines?
Yeah, so the Garrow are now having to scrape their way through an entire Steam workshop, trying to find anything related to Nintendo because, once again, Nintendo doesn't like people messing with their intellectual property.
Imagine when Mario enters public domain.
That'll never happen. Oh wait,
Yeah, like
actually, no.
after like so many years, they have to go public domain.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just if they didn't like if they weren't asked renewing it.
Well, no, because
That
Mickey went public domain, didn't he? They would have
no,
agreed that.
it's not Mickey though. It's Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, but
Mickey.
it's still Disney, and like their grip on their IP is like almost as tight as Nintendo's.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's after like 90, I think it's 80 years, but Disney weaseled their way up to 95 or something. Like
It's a
stuff
long
goes
number.
public domain.
It's
I
an
imagine Brian's probably looking it up as we speak.
probably yeah.
But yeah,
I think you might
when
be right. Yeah.
Mario, I think I know exactly what's going to happen when Mario goes public domain.
There'll be a horror film.
Yep, low budget horror movie. Literally what I was going to say. Oh, the rights holder has to have died. The timer doesn't start till then. Ah,
Oh,
right.
so who made Mario?
Miyamoto, I think.
Does he solely hold the rights then?
I don't know. I think it means like the original creator and not the single like rights holder, or else nothing would go public domain as long as the company like hands over the rights to someone.
True. Yeah, I did actually hear something quite interesting. It sort of explains Nintendo's train of thought about this, and
Go on.
it was to do with gaming
Money.
companies. Gaming companies, what they usually do is what was it they make what was it something like they make hardware to sell software. So you get like your PlayStations, your Xbox,
Yeah.
and then you also have like all the cross compatibility games. There's the online multiplayer where you can do like everything, there's crossovers and all that. You can put games on your PC from both of them. but Nintendo makes software to sell hardware. So they make all their titles and go, you can play these as long as you have this console.
Yeah, but so it's just like Nintendo saying we want to be different, therefore the rules have to be different. Is that
Yeah,
what they're saying?
it's to do with their sort of.
I mean,
I
it's not really like their call to make, but I suppose if they've paid their lawyers enough, then that doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, what's the word I'm trying to say? I guess business plan or whatever. Like if their
Look,
games can only be played on one console, you get a group of mates. They come around.
they
They
all
play
need to have
games.
Nintendo consoles.
They play games on a Nintendo console.
Yeah,
They have fun with it, and then the theory is they will go out and buy a Nintendo console
I
because
get that,
it's
but like
exclusively on there.
I get that, but things like emulation and that are not illegal, or
Yeah,
at least they can't be proven to be illegal.
I wasn't saying I was agreeing with it.
Oh yeah, fair enough then. I don't get what it is with like public domain and people deciding to make low budget horror movies.
It's just like one guy did it, and now everyone's doing it.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like bloody mascot horror games. You copy an idea that doesn't work, and then surprise, surprise, your idea doesn't work either. Yeah, I don't get what people are expecting. Oh, that idea that didn't work for someone. What if we do it and then expect it to work?
It didn't work. What?
The only thing that makes like mascot horror games different in that regard is that Five Nights at Freddy's actually did quite well, but even now it's starting to like gradually fall off.
Well, not really. It's getting a second film.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've my brain thought that was like a new thing for a minute. I got
and
excited.
and a new game.
Oh, it's the new game been announced, has it?
Yeah, it was announced ages ago.
Oh, is it like DLC for Ruin or is it a actual new game?
It's like a. Is it classed as like a point and click?
Do you point the mouse and click things?
I don't know. There isn't like an actual trailer for it.
Oh, well, who knows then?
It's like a. Yeah, there you go. It's a 2D adventure thing, possibly a point and click.
Oh, I don't think it'll be a point and click if it's a 2D adventure game. Unless you just like click on doors to move rather than using the mouse.
Maybe.
Anyway, we,
Yeah,
we can
back to
always
Nintendo.
yeah, we can always talk about like the possibility of a new FNAF game as like a topic for a different episode.
Mhm. Yeah, so Nintendo is just overly protective of everything ever,
Yep.
basically.
Like
Which is
they'll claim that they lose money from it. Really, they're just not gaining as much money, which in business terms means losing money.
Hmm.
Or at least that's what it means when you tell your lawyers to go and stop something.
But what I'm trying to figure out is they must have known about this because Garry's mod is a very big game.
Yeah.
So surely this must have come to their attention beforehand, and they just didn't do anything.
But yeah, sometimes they don't act on something until it's like relevant for them to do so. Other times they just simply somehow haven't noticed, or they just assume that there isn't like anything going on that might affect them.
Hmm.
I just don't get how this particular case is aligning with Nintendo's view because it's not really stopping them from having like hardware, is it? Being sold
Yeah,
because there's no Nintendo game as far as I know where you can like access the Steam Workshop to find things that people have made and throw in some Mario characters.
oh, I get it. It's because it's competition to Mario Maker.
Not really. No, then they'd be taking down Garry's mod in general.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm thinking from like a Western point of view, aren't
No, business is the same everywhere. Money.
Mr. Krabs, money.
Yeah, I thought I sounded a bit like Mr. Krabs when I said that. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's literally it though. It's
I don't know when Nintendo finds the time for all this. I mean, currently they're arguing back and forth with Epic Games.
are they? What for?
Because
Actually, I guess that's a topic for another time, isn't
no,
it?
it can be wrapped up in like 4 sentences.
All right.
Epic,
Nintendo just being Nintendo.
no, Epic Games wants to do a crossover between Nintendo and Fortnite, right? Like
Ugh.
PlayStation's done, like Xbox has done, where you've got like Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn, Kratos, Master Chief. Nintendo likes the sound of this. They thought, what? Epic Games kind of wants to put Samus in Fortnite, right? Because guns, I guess it fits.
Yeah, fair enough.
Nintendo's okay with that idea, but Nintendo doesn't want you to be able to play as Samus on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation.
Oh, they only want it playable on Switch then.
Yeah, which isn't possible because you can have cross-platform accounts like I do, where it's linked to my Switch, my PC, and my PlayStation.
Yeah, like I think Nintendo was just being unreasonable there.
Yeah, they're very.
I mean, like with certain things, it just depends on like how you do it. Like, given like benefits for being biased for one console, because like it's with Kingdom Hearts, like that had a rhythm game, and you can get it on Epic or you can buy it on like the Switch. And if you get it on the Switch, then like you unlock a bonus music track in Smash Ultimate. Like that's not really something people are going to lose sleep over missing out, is it? But if you have it, then it's kind of cool to have. So, it's still, while not that much of an incentive, it's still an incentive while, not depriving people of something.
Yeah, Nintendo's just helicopter parents. That, that's
I,
it basically.
I don't fully understand that, but somehow it sounds like that's exactly correct.
Yeah, well, helicopter parents. You're constantly just like going around kids watching them. That's what Nintendo does with the IP. I tripped over that sentence so hard.
It's all right. Well, I always trip over
Yeah.
things.
It's a that was
Helicopter, helicopter.
helicopter. My brain did a helicopter.
Your brain's just like bouncing around and
Who knows? Maybe this is the last time we have to moan about Nintendo on the podcast.
probably not.
It won't be, but it's nice to think.
Yeah, it won't be, but it's nice to live in denial for a bit.
Not that helicopter.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, also that's not called the helicopter. It's called the meatcopter, otherwise known as the Willy Windmill.
How was this carried over 3 episodes?
We weren't talking about that, but if you want to,
No. Cut it.
yeah, just cut the video, end it there.
Cut the recording. It's gone through enough episodes now at this point. We're gonna get taken down from talking about dicks in the same video as Nintendo.
We're gonna get copyright struck from that company that made the music.
Nintendo won our heads for this.
Why haven't you ended it yet?
Help! Which Ralph did a podcast.
He's probably stopped the recording, but he just hasn't unmuted to troll with us.
This is psychological torture.
Oh no, the recording's still going apparently.
If anyone can hear this, please help. We're trapped in a never-ending podcast. We can leave anytime we want, but no one wants to.
It's like that movie where there's the puppets that are